Hey, Dazz.
How you doing?
Thanks for joining us. Doing well. Hope you are.
Yes, sir.
We will begin with Joshua Allen. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, Des, how we doing today?
I'm doing good.
Just want to ask you, your game translates very well in the NFL as like a slot receiver. Is there anyone that you modeled your game after? I mean, you're good at route running. You're great at after yards after the catch. You got soft hands, quickness, and elusiveness to get in and out of breaks. Who have you watched and studied to like kind of model your game after? And then also being able to be utilized as a punt returner as well. Can you speak on that? And then last thing is, have you spoken with the Bucs at all?
Yes, sir. I think somebody who I model my game at. I'm a huge fan of Steve Smith.
Okay.
So that was one of my favorite all-time receivers. You know, I just like how he competitive and he really just a dog.
Have you spoken with the Buccaneers during the pre-draft process?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck on your journey.
Appreciate it. Am I supposed to like say who next or something?
I think Mark just got off, Dazz, so.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. All right, EJ Daniels, go ahead.
How you doing today, Daz?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. One thing I noticed, the first thing I noticed about watching your film is how feisty you are at blocking. You just mentioned that Steve Smith was one of your favorite receivers, so that makes a ton of sense. How important do you think it is to block like a savage as a wide receiver?
It's very important because honestly, you don't want your man to make the play. So I just want to make sure that my man is nowhere near my tackler if he's trying to get down the field. So that's why I'm such an aggressive blocker. I don't want to be that guy to let my teammate down.
And a follow-up question is, it's been reported that you had a pre-draft meeting with the Buffalo Bills virtually. How do you feel about, playing in a cold weather city such as Buffalo?
It doesn't matter to me. I'll go wherever.
Appreciate you, Daz. Thank you very much.
Ross Martin, go ahead.
Hey, Daz, you answered a little bit of this in your first answer, but what are teams telling you on how they want to use you, in particular as a wide receiver, but also on special teams, and what type of wide receiver have teams been telling you about?
Mostly I've been hearing in the slot. I mean, they've been asking me, can I do outside? I tell them, yeah, for sure. I can do anything they want to put me at. I can play running back, slot, returner. I can do it all.
And then on special teams, returner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, let's go over to Alex Kozera.
Hey, Daz. I know you've gotten working in the slot. People focus on that, but you as a punt returner, aside from just speed, athleticism, playmaking, what makes for a good punt returner? What traits do you need to be a good punt returner in college football or the NFL?
I think the number one is you have to be fearless. You can't be scared about dropping or scared about getting hit. So I think that's just the most important thing, just being fearless and being confident.
Is there any difference? I know you did a little bit of kick returns too. Is there any difference between the skills of being a good kick returner versus punt returner, or are they about the same?
I think kick return is easier, but I feel like on kick return, you have to, I feel like that's more of a unit than punt return is. Punt return, you can make a lot of people miss because they coming at you full speed, and it's really just making them miss. Kick returner, everybody has to do a job. Everybody has to block. And if one person misses the block, usually that could be a smack. If your blindside man missed the block, then you could get ear hold.
Let's move over to Kiera Luck. Go ahead.
Daz, I just have a quick question. As one of the few dads in the drafts, how has this process been for you as a father?
It's been kind of tough. I haven't been able to see my daughter as much as I can. I just seen her when I just went back home for the last 2 days. But before then, I ain't see her in probably a month or two, other than FaceTime.
Okay, let's go to Derek with sports mentions.
What's up, Daz? Quick question. So, it's been a crazy year, especially with COVID and things like that. And the NFL process has been kind of different. So just speak on how important it is, or how has your support support system help you, from coaches to family, you know, with your little one, and even agents and things like that?
Most definitely. Well, my support system is great. For one, my family helps me out a lot with my daughter. And the mother of my child, she can't do it all. She has to go to work and stuff like that. So that's when my family come into play. My mom helps me out a lot. My dad helps me out a lot. And really her mom too. So really my support system, I really wouldn't be able to do it without them.
Okay, Jeremy Turner, go ahead.
Hey, Dazz, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Two-part question here. As you, first of all, having a coach, a tenured coach like Mac Brown, how important has that been preparing you to get through this draft process and go into this process to your transition to the league? And secondly, as you see more teams use receivers or players with your skill set, how important, how convincingly and important is that to you going to a team that can use your skill set the proper way, I should say?
Well, first of all, having a coach like Mac Brown is helpful tremendously. I mean, you gotta respect and listen to the guy because he knows what he's talking about. He's been there, done that. So I'm gonna listen to everything he has to say. And about the other question, really just getting into a system that uses the slots a lot, you know, and really just so I can be the best I can be.
Well, thank you.
Okay, back over to John Helmkamp.
Hey, Daz, how's it going today?
How you doing?
Doing well, thanks. As you're getting ready for Monday, this time of year, there's always a lot of emphasis on the athletic testing. Are you going to be doing all the drills, and do you have any specific goals in mind for this?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be doing them all. And goals, really just go as fast as I can go.
What do you think that you're looking at for a 40 time?
40 time, I say 4.4, 4.5 range.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much. Good luck Monday.
No, sir.
All right, last one for Daz comes from EJ Daniels.
I asked Daz, how you doing? First of all, I'm gonna be respectful.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Daz? Good. Where do you see a coach getting the most out of your skill set? Like, where do you want to be put by a coach to get the most out of Dazz Newsome?
Really just us going to bond, really just me and him trusting each other and stuff like that. You know, I mean, because if it's my coach, so whatever he tells me, I have to do. So honestly, it's not really much he has to say to get the best out of me. He's gonna get the best out of me regardless.
Thank you.
All right, Daz. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
So thank you.